Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tom Cat here, and welcome to a new episode of Tuned vs. Tuned. Now, this is going to be a all-American episode of Tuned vs. Tuned with the Saleen S7 going up against the Saleen S5S Raptor. So, as we always do, we are going to run both of these cars stock, then we're going to build all of them all the way out, and then run them again. Now, the Saleen S7 is a legendary car, but however, it is a car that I haven't spent much time in. And it was always a big part of racing games, you know, 10, 15 years ago. But, oh my god, does it sound mean. I think it well deserves to be a part of racing games still today. Dude, you know that traction in first. Dude, I remember driving this thing all the time in Test Drive Unlimited. Like, this was probably one of my most driven cars in TDU. It was such a crazy car in that game. It was actually one of the best cars in that game. Like, one of the best all-rounders, too. It's so fast. And it's, wow, I should not have initiated a drift at that speed. Okay, so you have to be aggressive with it if you want to get it to slide. You have to be real aggressive with it if you wanted to get it to slide, for sure. But as long as you stay in it, like, you know what I mean? Like, as long as you stay on that throttle, you'll be good to go. You'll absolutely be good to go. You just have to stay in it. You have to stay in it. So, speed run. For the stock, Saleen S7 is a go. There's 100. Wow, 100 in second gear. That is dumb. Ridiculously crazy. Oh, it's a fast one. It's a speedy boy. And 183 miles an hour. Now, in terms of modern supercar standards, that might not be all that fast, but in the grand scheme of things, 183 miles an hour through the speed trap is very, very fast. So, with that being said, we're going to head back to the house and we're going to grab the Saleen S5S Raptor. We're also going to verify that it is stock because I haven't driven it in a long time and I really don't know the status of the modifications on it or whether or not it actually has any. So, I'm going to use this as a bit of an opportunity to make sure that it's actually, like, you know, fully functional, let's say. Well, fully functional in the sense of being a fully stock car. So, let's go ahead and go down to Saleen, if we can find it. And there we are. Now, I don't remember if I ever modified this thing or not. I genuinely don't remember whether or not I modified it. So, there's going to be a little bit of investigation to be done. Now, it still has the stock wheels, but I could have left those. Okay, yeah, no, it is stock. Good to go. So, remember, the Saleen S7 did 183 miles an hour. The S5S Raptor, however, sounds very, very good. And who knows, it could be faster. It's got a very punchy sound. Like a really raw, punchy V8 sound. Now, the interior is pretty similar to the S7. As a matter of fact, I think that's the exact same steering wheel and nearly the exact same gauges, and the seats are very similar as well. So, details-wise, they haven't really changed a lot from the S7 apart from the exterior. Now, the exterior is definitely very different from the S7, but the exterior is kind of one of those things where, you know, it's gonna evolve over time. I do like the massive brake light. I think that's really, really cool. So, now it's time to see what the S5S Raptor is capable of through the speed trap. Let's go! It's a lot easier to get it off the line. It hooks up a lot better. There's 100. There's 120. There's 130. Come on, 140. Ooh, I don't know. It's anybody's game. Except for that Subaru. Wasn't his game today. Was not his game at all. On 70s, come on! 182. So they're very, very, very close. Now, we've got to go modify these things. And because I want to run them in order again, I want to run the S7 first. So that means I'm going to modify the S5S Raptor first. So once we're done modifying the S7, we can actually drive it first. So if we build this one first, we get to drive the other one first. So that just makes more logistical sense and makes everything flow better, if you guys get what I'm saying. So off to the garage with the intent to extract as much horsepower as humanly possible from this thing. Now, I don't really remember what this thing is fully capable of. I know I've fully built one before, but it's been a very long time. So we'll go ahead and throw the race cams in it, which got us a crap ton of power. Throw the race block in it, and a race supercharger, which gains another almost 100 horsepower on top of what we already gained. So at the end of the day, we're going to result in 1,010 horsepower and 857 foot-pounds of torque. So race brakes are definitely getting installed, as is a race suspension and race weight reduction, bringing us down to 3,038 pounds, which is very light for that particular amount of power. Now we are leaving the stock diff and the stock trans because those are the rules of tuned versus tuned. They have to retain the stock gear ratios. Oh, it comes on race tires already. Never mind. And we've got 305s on the front and 345s in the back. And just for the sake of kind of keeping the spirit of the car, I'm going to leave the stock wheels on it because they are very unique. So we're going to space them out a little bit, though, just so they look a little bit cooler. Now, okay. That's happening. That's happening. Oh, yes. So it was 1,010 with the supercharger, 1,085 and 900 plus foot-pounds of torque with the twin turbo setup. So you're normally always going to get more torque out of turbos, but, well, almost always. It depends on your application and how the car's tuned and all that sort of stuff. So now, off to build the S7. And again, it's been a very long time since I built anything from Saleen, so I don't really know what the S7 has in store for us in terms of power either. Now, I'm going to check and see if it has a turbo swap available, because if it does have a turbo swap, I am going to go ahead and, well, not engine swap, but just like turbos in general. Oh, this is the NA S7. Holy crap. So strapping twin turbos to this is going to make it a rocket ship. So we'll do everything that we can. It's already got, like, almost race everything. Race exhaust. It almost had race cams, too. Then we only gained, like, 70 horsepower off of cams, but that's still a lot. That's still a ridiculously higher amount, actually. Race turbos only give us another 90 horsepower, but we get 57 from intercooler, which is very interesting. That lands us at 987 horsepower and 913 foot-pounds of torque, but we only weigh 2851, and we haven't even done the weight reduction yet, which is a big, big deal. Now, race suspension will lower it down even more, and race weight reduction will bring it down to 2577. So weight and aerodynamics could win out here. Race clutch, oh, what the heck? Race clutch is getting installed, as well as a race drive line. Not touching the transmission, and I'm not touching the diff as per the rules. Race tires are getting installed, and I'm actually, again, leaving the stock wheels just because I want to appreciate these cars as they come, because you never really see these. You never really see anybody driving around in them. You never really see anybody spending time in them. And so I think it only serves to honor the cars in this sense. Normally I would say, yeah, swap the wheels out, whatever. But these cars, I think they really have special looking stock wheels. And I don't know. I think it works to run them like that. So first run in the modified S7. Oh, it's mental. Hooks up in second gear, though, which is crazy. Get out of the way. Sorry, I've had a bit of a Clarkson moment there. No worries, though. And brakes. Second, first. Easy. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yikes. I will tell you though, it's actually pretty dang easy to slide. It really is. It's pretty easy to just throw it around a corner sideways. All right. This is going to be our tuned Saleen S7. 3, 2, 1, go. Easing it off the line and well over 100 miles an hour in second gear. Oh my God, this is going to be insane. 221 miles an hour. So remember, 221 as we go back and grab the S5S Raptor. Wow. 221 miles an hour. I am so psyched to see what the S5S Raptor will do that I'm just jumping back to the roundabout and I'm going to just swap it out there because, man, 221 is blisteringly fast. Absolutely blisteringly fast. So let's go and grab the S5S Raptor. Come on, load, 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 load. You can't, you know, just keep me waiting like that, dude. There's no way. All right, S5S Raptor. Let's go, dude. Woo, boy. This is going to be insane. This is going to be nuts. Slides pretty easily again. I mean, these cars are pretty balanced, so the fact that they slide easily makes good sense. All right, boys. 3, 2, 1. Will it beat 221 miles an hour? We will have to find out. The gearing is very different. I don't know, guys. 218. So the Saleen S7 just barely edged out the S5S Raptor when both were fully built. But if you guys enjoyed this episode of Tuned vs. Tuned, please do click that like button. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys next time. Talk to y'all later.